You
All right,
don't
let's take a
love
look
the
at what's
spirit of
going on.
justice. You love your father, the devil.
All right, so
I want the juice.
stall it for the LSF recap. No, I'm just gonna get into it now because I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff that comes in. There's gonna be more stuff that comes in as time goes on. All right, high school drama time, folks. I'll do it off of LSF. Is there a good recap of what happened? xQc fires back in 3 hours. This has 11,000 upvotes. xQ fires back at Jessica Blevins, Ninja's wife and manager, for the paid charity stream comments. So originally, I watched this last night. xQc said something about how, a lot of those charity streams that you watch, or a lot of those charity streams that you see, are actually paid for, where the streamer gets paid for it. I did not know this, of course, because no one ever invites me to anything, and also I never get paid for anything. So obviously, so that was like the original, controversy or whatever. And then Dr. Lupo came out and said, from an r/livestream fail post on Reddit regarding xQc stating that majority of streamers get paid through charity streams, I've never been paid to raise money for St. Jude. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. I believe him. I've talked about how I like Dr. Lupo, even though most people were saying, like, damn, kind of doesn't make Lupo seem as wholesome. It seems like he has charity streams for St. Jude's all the time. Hope this isn't the case for him. I'm not mad if Lupo's getting paid. Just say you are. I thought he was doing a lot of streams because he has some sort of tie with St. Jude's. Like I said, hope this isn't the case for him. So he hasn't been getting paid for it. That makes sense. I think that I guess like Nim contributed to the conversation as well and said, yeah, I have gotten paid for a charity stream. I disclose it, and then I turn around and I take the money that I got from the charity and like put it back into the charity. It's understandable why charities would pay streamers. It's like double booking. You're basically fundraising and also paying off the marketing at the same time when a Twitch streamer does it. So I don't really have a problem with that at all, if we're being honest. I think a lot of charities actually spend their money unwisely, and I think that everyone who gets paid by the charity should absolutely disclose it. Yeah, it's like renting a venue for a fundraiser. Like, totally makes sense. It's like, it's a very unique ability that streamers have to be able to pay for, it's a unique ability that streamers have to be able to fundraise and also market the charity at the same time. I think that it kind of makes sense depending on what the budget is, and also depending on how much charities spend on marketing and all these other like porky fatty costs, because you guys know I already have like I already have a take on charities that frustrates people. I say that like charities should not exist. In a perfect society, charities would not exist. We would not rely on philanthropy, and rather the government would be taking care of all of these issues. So that's my take on it. And I think that a lot of charities in America do run essentially as slush funds, or there are definitely a lot of charities that are suspicious. People get insanely high paid positions from charities. It's very frustrating. I don't like it at all. I know that a lot of you are children and you don't even care about the charity stuff. You're just here to see like what happened after, I guess, because from what I understand, xQc and Dr. Lupo made up immediately. xQc says the topic went out of control and some of it was severely out of context, but I think most people understood that the top of the line charities with a good charity navigator score don't operate this way, as far as I know. Dr. Lupo said, gotcha. All I saw was the clip, so that's on me for not watching what was before/after. All right, so Jessica Blevins, who is Tyler Ninja Blevins. Is Ninja's name Tyler Blevins? I don't know, whatever. Jessica Blevins is Ninja's wife / momager, manager. Okay. She inserts herself into the conversation, says, this guy always has some trash to say. Face with rolling eyes. I've literally never heard of a single streamer getting paid to raise money, and per FTC rules, if they were, it would have to be easily known to the public. Keep doing amazing things. And then Felix comes in and writes this, I guess. Okay. This is fucking rich coming from you of all people. Incredible you found the time to half-ass listen to the clip and give your take no one asked about in between your virtue signaling posts. This is what you guys wanted me to get to? Okay. Jessica Blevins says, oh, I was waiting for your response. Enjoy your day, QVC. Hope to see you doing a fundraiser in the future since you have so much to say about them. Of course I was going to answer, sweetie. I think Twitch users should be banned from using Twitter, except for me, because I'm a very good poster. That's my take.
The spirit
of course, I was going to answer, sweetie.
Your father, the devil.
I was eating breakfast, fueling up for a productive day. Not very relatable, I know. You should teach me a thing or two about fundraisers. I'm sure you know a thing or two about raising funds. I mean, these Gucci bags don't pay for themselves. And then Ninja comes in and says, you have zero clue the amount of work Jess does for our family and our business. And when she wants to buy a Gucci bag, she fucking can because she worked for it. We have donated millions to charity and raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stop being a piece of shit. X, it's very clear you don't respect women or really anyone with, again, the trash I've heard you spew. If you want to be sexist and act like because I'm married to a successful man that it makes me a do-nothing mooching woman, that's your choice to be that kind of person. The lack of self-awareness is insane, Jessica. Your husband is an icon of our sphere. Does that sink in? It has nothing to do with you being a woman. How dare you sexism card in such a trivial interaction, lumping in actual victims of sexism, especially in gaming. Yikes. Ninja says, dude, you need to stop. In your own words, you literally said she does nothing all day. Called her sweetie when she is in fact not your sweetie. Face with tears of joy. Not to mention she has tried to reach privately to talk about this, yet you continue to tweet in all caps. You guys know I love Felix. I think he's great. And I talk about him and defend him all the fucking time. I reached out to him privately, not about this. And I think he's doing a great job educating little Zoomers on how to navigate through like interpersonal conflicts or relationships, especially as it pertains to sexual assault and consent. I think he's done a great job. But this is terrible. Like, there is no way. xQc fans are going to get mad at me, but it is terrible. You can't imply that she's like mooching off Ninja when you don't know the situation behind the scenes. Like, you know how much she's fucking worked. I don't either. But it's absolutely going back to like the same kinds of narratives that like women that are married to successful people are like leeching off them and they don't like do anything. It is very sexist. The sweetie thing is funny and cringy. She inserted herself into the conversation to shit talk xQc, but like hitting the you don't do shit, so shut the fuck up line is, I don't know, is not. I think there's like, I guess, different ways to attack Jessica Blevins. And I don't even like let's be real. I don't care about Ninja. I don't care about fucking Jessica Blevins. I don't know them at all. But I do like and know Felix. Felix has a lot of empathy. How would he feel if Ninja said the same thing about Adept? Adept doesn't come in and trash talk people. It just doesn't look good at all. It doesn't. And to be honest, I think Felix's heart is in the right place in a lot of issues. So, added context. Jessica, let me start out by saying I'm a huge fan. I've been offered 2 deals in the past 30 days to do sponsors with charities for 20K plus. I agree with this XQ cow guy. It's toxic, but he's 1000% right. Friends I know didn't need to put hashtag ad in the title, but recently the FTC changed it. Wait, really? I can't. It's Miskiff, dude. I don't know if this is fucking real or not. You're linking this to me, but it's literally Miskiff. This kid, when Miskiff has a take on any sort of issue, it just immediately feels like he just inserted it for the memes and so that he could get in on it, get in on the fun. Nim, Slicker, and Zizaron have all said they've done or been offered to do paid charity streams. The only thing I'm getting out of this fucking controversy is I'm not getting any fucking paid charity streams, dude. What the fuck? Out of control. Slicker got a paid charity?
Wrap it up, sweetie.
What the fuck is this? Dude, nobody wants 9/11 Andy. They're like, I'm like, can I raise money for cancer kids? And they're like, 9/11 Andy? No thanks. Fuck off, sweaty. We don't want you. All right, no. Well, oh, there's more to it. Oh, I was waiting for your response. Of course I was going to answer, sweaty. You have zero clue about the work Jess does. I know you have. I have a lot of respect for that. If Jessica wants to speak out of her ass, I could definitely do the same, except only one of us is being honest about it. You don't respect them when you continuously talk trash about them on your stream. Second, I said you talk trash, true statement, when it and felt it important to let people know I've never heard of someone being paid. The attacks and anger are coming from you. I mean, here's the thing. What xQc did here, like the way he responded to Jessica is wrong, but what he was doing overall wasn't. He handled it immediately, and then he attacked Jessica. As far as like his counter to Jessica, like it's not acceptable. You can't just fucking you can't just like become. You can't just be like, oh, I had a heated gaming moment. Like sexism is not to the same level of like saying the N-word. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know, saying sweaty is the same as like saying the N-word to a black person. But neither would be acceptable just because like you're talking to a woman. You don't turn around and you're like, you know,
you don't love the spirit of justice.
It's not even the sweaty shit, but you don't just because you're angry at a woman, you don't say like, oh, you're a leech. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you know, you raised all your money from you know, marrying Ninja or whatever. I think that's not the best way to go about it. She carries Ninja. If we're being honest, Ninja is like Shroud and all. He really knows how to game. She carries all the business aspects. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care how much fucking work she's put in. I'm just saying that we don't know. And to immediately assume that she's a fucking leech.
You love your father, the devil.
To immediately assume she's a leech or a mooch or like she wouldn't be anywhere without fucking Ninja is silly. Listen to me. You're not addressing the dumb shit that she's saying. You're not addressing and you're not defending yourself in that circumstance. You're like attacking her and you're putting yourself in a weaker position overall by doing that. Like overall,
the devil.
Join me at the Lincoln Project.
Like xQc has the advantage of just saying, XQC has the advantage in this circumstance of just saying, why don't you mind your fucking business instead of inserting yourself into this conversation when I already fucking handled it with Dr. Lupo because something was taken out of context. That is a totally fucking reasonable takedown. Like, just be like, mind your own fucking business. How about that? You just made $30 million. Why the fuck are you getting involved in Twitter fucking drama? There you go. That's the fucking real answer that you should be giving to someone like Jessica Blevins being like, oh yeah, I hate QVC or whatever. This guy always has trash to say. There, that's my fucking take on the issue. You clip and ship that if you want. Missed the best part. Hypocrite Herald? Never heard of it, huh? Off to the PGI to participate in the PGI charity showdown. Pumped. Streaming from Germany on Friday. PUBG, PGI 2018. Hashtag ad. This was a tournament, not a fundraiser charity stream on a personal channel, but 100% if this counts, you are right.
God is dead.
This is entirely different. Like, not to defend Ninja at all, but like he's literally working on a fucking an actual tournament. What xQc was mentioning, which I didn't even know fucking existed, which is very frustrating because I don't know. It's not different. It absolutely is different. A charity tournament, participating in a charity tournament is not the same as a charity directly coming to you and saying, here, I'm going to give you money so you can do a fundraiser of a charity. You guys all totally fucking understand that. And you are, dude, you guys are such fucking dick riders, dude. God damn it. Just apply critical fucking thinking skills for one goddamn second. Is that what the fuck Felix was talking about? Charity tournaments? No, he was talking about streamers that act like they're fucking fundraising for a charity out of the kindness of their goddamn hearts, but instead are actually getting paid to do those charity fundraisers and the moral gray area that falls in. Don't turn around and act like this is the exact same shit. Fuck. He was talking about profiting off of charity events. Seems similar, to be honest. Not exactly the same, but damn close. No. You can't Martin Bailey this fucking argument. You can't open up the scope of the argument by relying on how vague it was originally to defend certain aspects of it and then close it back up when you want to defend yourself. When Felix originally said this, he said some big streamers get money and they don't reveal that they get money for these sorts of fundraisers that they make it seem like they're doing out of the kindness of their hearts. Participating in a tournament is entirely different than exactly what the fuck he was talking about. He didn't say some, he said most. Regardless, this calls for xQc Adept versus Ninja Ghosty 2v2 BO3 for charity. Alinity, oh, this is an easy bet. Team Ninja loses easy. Don't you have another cat to abuse, says Ninja. Alinity, you have no class. It's only a playful joke, and you have to be rude like this? Pretty shameful, dude. Oh, I was just joking too. Lol, OMG, can't take a joke. Come on, Alinity. Ha ha, G's. Slasher, GG's, everyone. Motor, I think the vodka in your cow's mouth was more toxic. Ninja is the most toxic person in gaming. What? Miski to Jessica Blevins. Jessica, let me start off by saying I'm a huge fan. And Munition sums it all up with a meme.
You don't love the spirit of justice.
Lupo,
you love your father, the
who
devil.
just wanted people to know his charity is legit. Ultimately, the only people that get fucking hurt from this are going to be female gamers who want to fucking have like a normal time interacting in this space. Yeah, okay, when you're jerking your hog, do you even look at your buff arms and shoulders to help you out a bit? No, I do not.